that we aimed too high and we missed it. It's that we aimed too low and we reached it. Meaning, we're not hitting our full potential. If you only knew this book I was reading right now, Becoming Supernatural, whoo, just don't read this book if you smoke weed. It will take you on such a trip. Because I be tripping and I'm like sober. So there's this question I get asked a lot. And it's, Jazz, how do you get back on track when you've fallen off? You know, how do you get focused all over again? Because we all have bad days. We all go through sluggish weeks. What do you do to get back on track and get focused again? And my number one go-to is personal development. You know, I've read a lot of books and I've realized like the one thing that's always stood out in my mind is the compound effect. And there's a compound effect in a lot of things, like let alone our own personal journey when it comes to like weight loss. There's also the compound effect when it comes to being a business owner, an entrepreneur, and trying to build that thing from the ground up. You got to let that compound over time because it's not going to happen like that, right? Just like our journey, it's not going to happen quickly. Stocks. I've started to become a big player in the investment game and see my stocks rise from where they were. Seeing my stocks rise from where they were 2 years ago to where they are now, I'm like, well, why haven't I been doing this all along? Seriously, right? And I think it's just a matter of society. I think we've let society brainwash us to thinking like, you know, this microwave mentality of things happening so quickly and be, you know, these get rich quick schemes and that. And I talk to people about the coaching business and stuff. And, you know, I know a lot of people that get it. And then there's a lot of people that are like, well, they don't have time to let that build and compound. And I'm kind of like, well, where are you going? If you want to be a coach and you want to help people and you want to build a business, be your own business. If you want to be your own boss, you've got to put in the time to research things, to learn the ropes, learn how the entrepreneurship game works. It's not easy. It's super hard. It's not like your regular typical 9-to-5 where, you know, you're going somewhere and you just collect a check, whether you do work or not. Like we all know jobs like that where we don't have to do much and we get paid for it. That is not what entrepreneurship life is all about. Entrepreneurship, to be honest with you, in the beginning, you basically see nothing and you let that compound over time. But in years to come, you do less work and get paid more. I shouldn't say you see nothing. You do see some sort of compensation, but it may not be enough to cover all of your expenses. So that's why you hold on to your 9-to-5 to pay those bills while you work your passion job on the side. And for me, it's kind of a no-brainer because if it's something that you're passionate about, something that sets your soul on fire, makes you happy, you're just going to want to put a lot more of time and energy into building that, into shaping it, into creating that empire for not only yourself, but for your family. Leave behind generational wealth, right? So my whole thing is I am definitely looking to connect with other business builders, other like-minded women that want to build an empire. They want to be their own boss. Those are the women I really want to connect with and show you guys what this coaching life is all about. All right. So if you're interested, you know where to find me. Let's have a chat.